Cocaine? Have you ever fucked on cocaine, Nick? It's nice.
Com certeza todos nós, em algum momento na vida, vai acontecer aquela coisa que muda tudo, aquele momento de virada, onde as coisas passam a acontecer da maneira que a gente deseja, ou a gente passa a ser percebido de maneira que nem esperava. Aquele ponto de virada, como se fosse uma chave ligando, e a partir dali as coisas todas mudam, melhoram. Essa cena do filme Instinto Selvagem, quando a Sharon Stone dá essa cruzada de perna, cena muito lembrada ainda até hoje, mesmo depois de quase 30 anos, né? Filme de 92. É um momento quando a carreira dela realmente teve uma mudança para melhor. Ela passou a ser chamada para muitos filmes, né? Pôde até recusar alguns, mas antes desse filme as coisas não eram assim. E eu assisti a entrega de um prêmio que foi dado a ela em 2019 como a Mulher do Ano, um prêmio concedido pela GQ, que é uma empresa que se dedica às pessoas com criatividade, né? E ela recebeu como Mulher do Ano em 2019 e é muito bacana o que ela fala justamente sobre isso, sobre o momento da virada na vida dela. Momento em que todos nós estamos prestes a acontecer, ou se não aconteceu, em algum momento isso vai acontecer. Vale a pena a gente estar ligado para perceber quando essa mudança de chave acontece nas nossas vidas. Assiste o vídeo aí, eu vou colocar a tradução em português. Vale a pena. Até mais. Quis compartilhar isso com vocês.
I want to share with you one of the main questions that I always get asked in an interview. And so I'm going to share it with you now. And here he is, my neighbor. Thanks, darling. So, some years ago, before we were allowed to be who we were in our little towns, I was sitting on a soundstage, and my director said, "Can you hand me your underpants? Because we're seeing them in the scene, and you shouldn't have underpants on, but we won't see anything." And I said, "Sure." I didn't know that this moment would change my life. So what I'd like you all to do is put your feet flat on the floor like mine. All of you. And I want you to join me in a moment that changed my life. Ready? Set, go. Do you feel empowered? Maybe not. Let's do it again. Each and every one of you is going to have a moment like mine. A moment that changes your life. One you might be aware of when it's happening, and one you might not. But I'll tell you this, you're going to have one if you haven't had it already. And you're going to be held accountable for it if you haven't already. And people are going to ask you a lot of difficult questions if they haven't already. So the time to decide who you are is now. The time to decide what you do with the tender, important, beautiful, savage, passionate, most important part of yourself. What are you going to do with it? I'll tell you what I did with mine. I respected it. And I would suggest that you all do the same, because we have every right to be powerful. I stand here as Woman of the Year, not as an individual, but to be with women and of women, and to be here in my grace and in my tenderness and in my dignity. And I want to tell you, it was hard won after I only did that. So I want to say thank you for choosing me to be Woman of the Year, because there was a time when all I was a joke. Thank you very, very much.